Hi, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Hear Us Out podcast, where we have an honest conversation about life and answer your burning questions. School has just started, as many of you know, and many kids, including young children and teens, can be experiencing a change in their mental state. Whether you want to talk about it to someone or not, we encourage you to look for some way of relief or someone to express yourself to. If you need any help, at the end of today's episode, we will include resources that you can use to your advantage. Hi, I'm Marieli, and here today with me are.
Hi, I'm Jenais.
Hi, I'm Malorie.
Hi, I'm Angie.
Hello, I'm Heidi. We are not medical professionals, so if you need any help, make sure to seek help from a doctor, not teenagers. We are just expressing our thoughts related to mental health, and we just thought that we would share it.
Yes. Okay, so as usual, we're going to start this episode off with our highs and lows. And should I go first with those?
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay. So this week, once again, I don't know what happened this week. Okay, sure. I started watching Euphoria. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's a really, really good show. I would recommend. That was my high, and my low that we have 800 pounds of homework every day. So yeah.
Okay, my high was that I got a 98 on my Spanish essay, which I struggled a lot with. And my low was just like Jenais said. Overall, we're getting a ton of homework.
So,
We're getting a ton of homework.
so.
Well, my high, I feel that this week went by really fast, and I kind of think that's a good thing. And my low, well, I guess it's just homework, like Janae and Mallory.
Mhm.
I can say for sure that my low is just like everyone else's. The mountainous loads of homework that the teachers think that we have so much time to do, but we don't.
I know.
But my high would probably be nothing bad has happened, so I think that would be maybe like the rain. It is raining today.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my high would be that school has been going by really fast, and that's there for me. And the low is that I've been feeling really like drained of energy at the end of the day because of all the work. And staring at the computer screen all day is kind of tiring for me. So
Yeah.
that would really affect like my energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well today's topic is mental health, and thank you everyone for sharing their highs and lows. Does anyone have any like starting thoughts about mental health? If not, I can go.
Yes, I do.
Okay, then you go,
Um,
Janae.
okay. So, what I was gonna say is that, also, like Heidi said, we're not professionals, so we're just speaking on this topic that, in society, mental health is like a taboo that everyone is like not scared to talk about it, but it's like so personal that people are uncomfortable talking about it. So I think it's good that we're like speaking on it because we're trying to prove to like everyone that it's not a bad thing to talk about and that it's like something that is important. Bad thing, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I want to add on that today's topic can be a little bit too much to talk about for some people. So if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, then you don't have to. But we do recommend that you find someone to talk to about it. And we don't want you to feel any pressure by us. So talk more about this beginning in today's episode, talking about mental health. And today's topic was suggested by Anthony, and you can find his Instagram at AACE_127. They're all lowercase letters.
yes.
So I think
_127. They're all lowercase letters.
Yes.
our goal. I think we can all unanimously agree that our goal is just to advocate for more advocate to start the conversation about mental health and continue it, and
Yeah.
just like unleash the barrier by talking about it more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like mental health is just important as physical health.
Exactly.
Although you may be like feeling different about your mental health, it's still really important. And if you don't feel okay, then you need to go help. And I think it's really all in your mindset.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
nothing we
Also,
should really be ashamed of, because like a lot of people go through it, and it's not exactly something that
Yeah.
is something you should hide or anything,
Yeah,
because
you're
it's
for sure not the only one. You're not going to be the only one.
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure everyone goes through I'm pretty
And,
sure
well,
everyone goes through mental health
A
issues.
lot of people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Especially in like today's society, like this generation, I'm pretty sure no one is like completely like not
Pure.
completely okay, but like yeah, completely 100% good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
mental health is important, but mental health can affect physical health. So
Yeah,
that's why
obviously.
They
yeah.
tie each other
And
up.
vice
Like your
versa.
physical health can lead to mental health, and your mental health can lead to physical health. So
Mhm.
you need to take care
Exactly.
of both equally the same.
You need to
Uh-huh.
take care of your body and your mind.
Yes. And what we were saying before, I guess. So you know how I mean like everyone's in school, like and school is really really stressful. So
Yeah.
like especially online because first of all people are adjusting to online and online is giving more work, so that could lead to like I guess stress and anxiety. So like
Yeah.
I guess stress and anxiety. So like
Yeah.
I think that's causing people to have mental
And
issues.
it's not just the homework that affects the state of mental health. It's like also like what you think other people think about you, whether
Yeah,
you're
other
doing something
responsibilities
wrong.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually the reason what Maria said was actually the reason why I actually enjoy virtual learning more. 'Cause it's not so much face to face stuff. So they can't really judge you because it's over the internet. They
That's
can, but it's not going to be as hard.
I
And
actually get more
I like it.
embarrassed online because it's like I don't know. I just feel like they're looking at me to be in a certain position, so I look normal and fine.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah,
actually,
exactly.
More
when you
shy.
talk in like when you speak in online school, it highlights your face on the
Mhm.
screen.
Yes, yeah.
It's
I
not like
hate
Zoom
it.
calls.
it's like
I
in normal school you can be overshadowed by people in the background. Some people may not be able to pay attention, but like virtually,
Exactly.
everyone is looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And
so
people can pin
Yeah.
you to their screen, so that even
Yeah.
adds to it.
Yeah. Oh my
yeah,
god.
but that's just one thing for me. I'm like, who are you to judge?
Oh
like
yeah.
like
like
who are you to
grandma.
judge
Yeah,
me?
sorry.
No, you go, Angie.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
there are benefits of being online because you can be teachers are more understanding of your technical issues and you can like they're just more understanding of what the current situation is.
That's true.
Yeah, but I
And
feel
I
like they're
feel
not
like
gonna be like you don't have to show your face. You don't have to show your face if you don't like your face or if you feel self-conscious.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to show your face either way.
yeah, and there's like always hacks to hide your face, whether you
Oh,
put Vaseline on your camera or you sit
oh my
behind a
god.
window. Like there's so many things, and usually what I do, if any of my teachers are watching this, I don't, okay? But my teachers are watching this, I don't, okay? But
Oh,
what I do is like for attendance and like when they're like in the beginning, I turn on my camera, right? But when
mm-hmm.
they're actually focused on the lesson, I just turn it back off because I
Oh,
focus
we
much better
can't do
without
that
it.
But the
We're
thing
not
is
allowed
that
to, yeah.
some teachers force you, or they like basically pressure you to turn on your camera. They obligate
Right?
you to, because they say that it's guidelines for the school to know that you're actually behind the camera,
Yeah,
and
they
they
need
want
to
to
really like
watch you. And I also
something
had an experience with a substitute where he said that the reason why he wanted us to turn on our cameras was to see the background.
Oh,
Like,
What?
yeah.
that doesn't make
What?
sense.
that's kind of creepy.
So
I
yeah, that
I
kind
will.
of that
Nice.
made me feel uncomfortable.
I'll be
Yeah,
talking
like
about that with you privately afterwards because we go to the same school and I'm low-key kind of scared now.
He was
like,
a
what is-
substitute for French, so he's not an actual teacher
Oh,
at the school.
but
oh,
linking this back to
Teacher at the school.
oh,
linking this back to mental health. Do what is best for your mental health. The teacher, you cannot give your power to the teachers. Okay, guys, you need to stand strong.
exactly. That
If you
Also,
what I
feel
was
don't
gonna
be
say
comfortable
is
with
that it's not good for people. I understand why teachers like say to turn their camera on so they don't have like an imposter, but it's anxiety about like
yeah.
turning their camera on, speaking like that, like it's and people don't want to necessarily go to a teacher and say like I have anxiety about that, and they're
Yeah.
forcing, like they're
Also,
forcing people
I
to,
want to point out that it's something you shouldn't worry too much about because I was talking to my sister about it and she made a very good point. She said that most people on Zoom, they're going to be focusing on their face and making sure that they look okay and they won't really be focusing on you too much.
Yes, that's
So
very
don't
true.
exactly,
worry about it too much. You know what I
exactly,
mean?
Mallory.
Like people are
'Cause-
really focusing on themselves more than you, so like you have a little bit
yeah,
of weight lifted off of your shoulders if you think about that.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat. I mean, I think we're all in the same boat. I mean, I think this is my first time doing virtual learning, so I think everyone's new to this, and whatever it is, you do what's best for you, and you can just communicate to your teacher because they need to understand because they are teaching, and you can't really
Exactly.
force someone to turn on their camera.
Oh yeah. I think that speaking of school, but like talking about like in-person school, like I also think that bullying has a lot to deal with mental health, obviously, because
Yeah,
kids
for
go through,
sure.
you
It's
know?
always been one of the prior factors.
And but they were
Okay.
saying how
Yeah, so bullying is like I'll just I guess say bullying, like Mallory was saying, people can be bullying without realizing, but also I doesn't most bullying stem because people have also their own mental health issues. So that's
Yeah,
still mental health.
insecurities.
It's just like a cycle because they have mental health issues and they
what they do is they project their insecurities on other people,
exactly.
and
Yeah.
you can't change what happened to you, but you can change how you react to it. So tell them off, basically respectfully, obviously, but tell them
Or
off
talk to
respectfully.
someone. Talk to a teacher, an adult.
Yeah, for sure. Talk
Someone
to
you
Mhm.
trust. Someone you trust.
Yes,
It doesn't even have to be an adult. Just someone you trust.
exactly. Yeah.
Let's go to the questions, guys.
Okay. To answer some questions about this topic, we'll start with the first question. How has the pandemic affected mental health?
Oh, okay. I can say something about this. What I've noticed is that, like, the national statistics said that mental health has been getting severely worse during the pandemic
Yeah.
because, people have been people have been isolated for so long that they've been like slowly like losing their minds. And considering that school would be the only place that you would go back to socialize, that has been postponed too. It's affecting mental health very negatively.
Yeah.
The only
But
thing
I
Mhm.
honestly
the
think
positive
it can also be better for your mental health because some people are reflecting on like them
yeah, that's
improving themselves to be better people, and I think that can also be good.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
over
totally
quarantine,
agree with
I learned
Angie. I totally agree with Angie because I feel like my mental health has been better.
like my mental health has not improved over quarantine, but the good thing about it is that I'm learning more about it. I'm like opening up to myself and I'm like realizing that I do have problems and like I have to work things out. Before I was like shutting them away because I'm like, oh yeah,
That's so
that's
good.
That's good. Yeah.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
able
That's
to
good.
reflect, think about
The
things.
first step is acknowledging it
Yeah.
Exactly.
and wanting to change. You can't just keep denying it because it's not going to get better by just pushing it
Mm-hmm.
away.
For
Wanting
sure.
to
An
ask
example of that was from 7th grade to now, I've changed a lot because I focused more on my mental health and how I could improve myself. So I don't know, but I think you guys have realized the difference. I was always very shy and
Oh,
I didn't really talk to many people, and now I'm kind of trying to get to know more people, and I've realized that I'm myself. I should probably start making myself the main character, and I've people and trying to wish I was them.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
stop trying to be the side
Yes.
character. Period, Marieli. Period.
Moving
Okay,
on to the
next
second
question.
question. How important is exercise for better mental health?
Oh,
For
okay.
sure,
So
it helps so much, so much,
with
Yeah,
because we
so much.
with
yeah,
because we can say it's because we've been exercising
Yeah,
a lot.
it can be relaxing.
It's because it's also for several reasons. First of all, if you're very angry or very stressed about something, like running on a treadmill or like doing
Yeah,
jumping,
let the anger out.
yeah, or if you
Blow off your steam through
Anger out.
yeah, or if you
blow off your steam through running or exercise, whatever.
exactly, and it creates I'm pretty sure, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think it creates an extra boost of oxygen running, like a runner's high, so it produces more oxygen for your body, which makes you feel generally happier.
Yes,
Like
Yeah,
yes.
exercise because
oh
then
yeah,
if you're not really enjoying the exercise, then you're not going to want to do it anymore. So find something that you like and that's right for you.
I
exactly.
read somewhere that like exercise helps you release like happy hormones or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's
It
Yeah,
true.
does.
yeah.
It does, and this
As long as you have like a positive mindset and some good music or something to help you keep going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, Heidi, you were saying something?
No, you go. It's okay.
Oh, no, I'm done.
Okay, well, I agree with Angie. Good music can pump you up, and I can only speak for myself. But if like for anxiety, I'm usually breathing pretty like my breathing's out of control because if I have anxiety. So if I run, it just loosens it all up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. Why should we care about our mental health?
Oh, well, for several reasons, but mental health has an effect on everything. It has an effect on physical health, has an effect on obviously yourself, but people around you. So just
Yeah, for sure.
your own sake, yeah.
Don't just do it for others. Do it for yourself. Because if once you
You
do
feel
it for
better about
yourself, it's
yourself.
gonna show up with your vibe. It's gonna be with your vibe. It's gonna be contagious.
Exactly.
And you shouldn't be afraid to talk to a therapist if that's what you need. And many people see that as something negative.
Yeah,
It's
don't be
not
ashamed of
negative.
that.
Therapy is not negative.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good thing.
Okay, how can we improve our mental health?
Oh.
Our mental health.
Oh. Mm.
Talk to
Oh.
others.
Otherwise,
Yes, for sure.
For
Communication.
sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Communication.
that's most
Exercise,
important.
I feel
Yeah.
like something
eating
that
well.
people don't
Yeah.
like really realize, but like music can also
I was about to
really
say
help
that,
with
yeah.
Music,
mental
yes.
health.
I was never like a big listening to music person,
Yeah.
but then when I got like really, really stressed out, like literally yesterday, I put on like loud music and
Same.
it felt so like good. I sat by the speaker and I
Yeah.
felt so much better, and I was like, wow, it's
Guys,
Like, yeah, some
invest in a
people,
Google Home. Invest in a speaker.
yeah,
Guys,
some
invest in a
people,
Google Home. Invest in a speaker.
yeah. I
Mhm.
highly recommend investing in any type of speaker because it
Or
really
just
helps.
your phone will work too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or your phone.
Okay. Who can you discuss your mental health with?
Oh,
Anyone you trust.
yeah.
Mental health with.
Oh,
Anyone you trust.
yeah. See, that's more of a like your own judgment because sometimes you don't want to talk about that with your
Just
parents,
with
and that's
whoever
fine.
you
But
trust.
yeah, whoever you trust,
And
exactly.
But if you really
if
want
there
like good help, you should really seek out a professional like a therapist. If you just want someone to
Yeah.
talk to, or a sibling or family member, just anyone you really trust.
But if there's no one you trust, then you should find someone professional.
Or
Yes.
like, it works for a lot of people. You can write it down in a diary. It helps
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
you.
Journaling.
Oh,
Journaling.
I have something to say about that. I was just saying this before. There's like this count something, but it's like when you write down the problem so that you can like actually look cognizant something, and you write it down so you can look at the problem, and then you can actually get to the root of the problem and discover like how to fix
Yeah, I
it.
think I've heard of that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Okay. How can we help people overcome their mental health?
I would say talking like reassuring them that they can talk to you. Like reassuring that
Yeah.
you don't need anything.
And it's
Yeah.
really not anything to be ashamed of. It's not like something that makes you a bad person or makes you weak or
Yeah.
anything.
And everyone goes through
A
it.
lot of people go
Mhm.
through. Yeah.
And don't blame anyone about
Yeah.
it. Just acknowledge
Mhm.
that that's the truth and you can't really change the truth. So blaming
Mhm.
anyone won't help them. Don't hate on other people.
But
Around other
also
people.
don't hate on yourself because your mental issues aren't your own fault. So if you
Yeah,
want to
no,
fix
for
them,
sure.
they
But
aren't your
Yeah,
fault.
that's
saying,
what
like,
I mean. Don't
take
blame
your
anyone,
anger
even
out
if
on
it's
your
yourself.
parents or anything like that.
Mhm. Okay. Okay,
Okay, guys. So for our last question, we have: how can negative impacts towards mental health be reduced?
negative. First of all, it should be something that's talked about because talking about it is gonna improve. Even in a school, making a presentation about it is gonna help at least one person know that it's not a bad thing. And
Staying away
uh,
from toxic people or friends.
yes. Mhm.
For sure.
Oh, regulating stress with school, like not spending 8 hours, taking breaks between assignments and stuff.
Yeah, take breaks and don't overwhelm
And
yourself.
school is
Yeah.
important, but overall, you should worry about your mental health the most of you. It doesn't really matter because, like,
Talk to your
mental
teachers
health-
about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Because your mental health is honestly one of the most important things, and you shouldn't really put it like under schoolwork or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly what Mallory says. You need to health comes first, and then everything else comes next.
Yes.
Comes next.
Yes.
Yep.
So here's today's motivational quote. Don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits.
Period. Wait, who's it by?
I
it
couldn't
doesn't
find
say.
who it was written about. I couldn't find it. Sorry, guys.
Oh, was it
Albert
anonymous?
Einstein. Let's just go.
Well, it's a great quote, though.
It is a good. Said before, I'm going to be sharing resources on how to improve your mental health, and I think we put a trigger warning before, right? So I can.
Yes.
Okay. So the first one, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what 13 Reasons Why is, and they've included a lot of good resources.
Oh yes, they have.
Yes, so
Nice. That's really good.
13reasonswhy.info. That is your first one, 13reasonswhy.info. And the one that everyone knows, obviously, is the hotline for suicide prevention is 1-800-273-8255. Once again, 1-800-273-8255. And I was just recently informed of this. There is a website that donates 200% of their profits to suicide and mental health awareness, and that is called selfcareforeveryone.com. And once again, selfcareforeveryone.com. And those are them. Yeah.
I would also
That's
If you-
good, Jenais. That was perfect. That was absolutely
Selfcareforeveryone.com. And those are them. Yeah.
I would also
If
That's
you-
good, Jenais. That was perfect. That was absolutely perfect.
I want to
I would also
add.
like to point out that if you guys don't really want any professional help and you don't have anyone to talk to and you just want to talk casually, you can always talk to Hear Us Out, any one of us, or
Yes.
Yeah, you
Just
can.
send us an email.
here just to listen.
And
yeah.
if you know of anyone that's struggling with mental issues, also refer them to us or to professional help. Or if they trust you, then they can talk to you as well. Be
Exactly.
open with them,
Yes.
please.
Okay.
I agree. Well, thank you so much, Jenais, for sharing those wonderful resources. So but that sadly brings us to a close. So thank you guys for listening to this episode, and be sure to keep up to date on Instagram at hearusout.official. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding mental health or anything in general, email us at hearusoutthepodcast@gmail.com. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.